Here we go.
There's too much yammering.
What?
You know, yammering.
What's a yammer?
Chewing on a yam a
Is that
little
what
too
you hit
long.
nails with?
I am what I am.
That's what you hit nails with. It's a yammer. Yeah.
Oh, for the love. Oh, well, you know what? Let's get started.
I'm Jake Schriner.
Bob Nelson.
Tracey White.
I'm Pastor Johnny Leckie, and this is the Compass Conversation podcast. Thanks for being here.
So yammer
Welcome.
along with us.
Yammer along.
On battery power.
The yammer power.
Yammer power.
We will follow you. You have the name above every name. We will follow you, King Jesus.
Yammer Town.
Can't touch that.
Yammer time. All right, and we're back. Hey, thanks for hanging through that little intro. Okay.
Almost as funny as your Sharknado.
So, not funny at all.
Oh, it was funny.
Oh, I didn't hear that part, actually. I just
Never mind.
All right.
Inside joke, a little bit.
Welcome inside, and we're all glad we're inside because it's raining outside.
Has been.
Yet again, 40 days, 40 nights. Wait, no.
Not quite yet.
Almost. We're getting
We're on
there.
10 days.
We're getting
At
there.
what point should we be concerned?
Jake, how are you doing?
Doing all right. I'm doing all right. Yeah, nothing really new has changed. We did have an exciting morning at work today. There was a homeless person walking around with a gun near
Whoa.
Schoolyard.
Oh.
Yeah, so they evacuated all the guys from my shop, and they made us all hide in the office with locked doors and all the
Armed?
garages shut and everything.
Yeah.
And there was nothing, no shots fired or anything. But yeah, we were. I was talking with a guy out front, and then all of a sudden you see like 4 cop cars come just flying down the street, and they hop out and say, "Hey, you guys need to go somewhere else." So
Go somewhere.
yeah, so yeah, we all everybody hung out across the street in the office. After about 30 minutes, they gave us the all clear. They caught the guy. But so that was our
Man.
excitement for the day.
Okay.
Yeah, it was a bit of an intense minute or two there, though.
Yeah.
I've heard of armed and dangerous, but
What-
never
yeah.
armed and homeless.
Was he
homeless? Yeah.
threatening with it? Or?
I don't know. I didn't see the guy. I don't know. Some driver that was passing by, he was dropping off a dumpster at one of our neighbors at their auto store, and well, I did so generous to call it an auto store. But anyway, but I guess that dude is the one who saw the guy, called the police. They came down, and then trying to get all of my steel guys into the back of the shop was like herding cattle.
Right.
They're like, "No, we want to stand out here and watch." I'm like, "That's not okay. Like, everybody's supposed to be inside right now. Like, I'm not going to be liable for somebody having a hole put in themselves." Yeah, it was. Yeah. So other than that,
Wow. Okay.
it's all business as usual. So.
Well, I'm glad you're alive. And
Yeah,
well.
me too. Yeah,
Let us
no
see.
losses today. It was good.
No. No losses.
No pipes running over yet.
Yeah, nothing. Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
I have had kind of an exciting last few weeks at the shop, but
rolling
and
steel and flying lead.
last week one of my guys almost dropped a whole bundle of steel on me again.
Ah.
That's
Oh.
a whole different thing.
Does OSHA need to pay a visit to your...
No, they can if they want to.
Okay.
Come on down, but no, it was more of a negligence on his part. He got a stern talking to. So.
No, I'm glad to hear that.
You know, wall-to-wall counseling?
After your heart stopped beating.
Yeah, I was okay. I was okay. I walked out of the. I saw it coming, so I started walking out of the way, and then I heard the crash, and I looked. I'm like, oh, I was standing right there, like 10 seconds ago.
Oh, my
So,
soul.
but yeah, you just got to be aware of what's going on around you.
Situational awareness.
Yeah, good wake up call to us all. Let's wake up and be aware of our surroundings here.
Check 6. Yeah.
All right, Bob, how are you doing?
Today was first day back from a 2-week vacation, and I was suffering from #too soon.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was a good day. Despite the 300 plus, almost 400 emails waiting for me. Yeah, it's good.
Was this the first day back?
Yeah, today was the first day
It
back.
was, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
And I planned badly because today is also my 24th anniversary with Joy. And
Oh, congratulations.
Congrats.
Yeah,
So-
happy anniversary. Why are you here? here?
Because we've already, so I knew that question was going to be asked. We've already celebrated. I mean, part of our the vacation was going up to the mountains with Josh and Allison and the kids, and we had a great time up there, and a terrific time. And
I felt
Come
left out.
in, come in.
Thank you.
Oh, all right. Thanks, Gabby.
Everybody's got a cap on. Since my
See, you
return.
could have been, you could have been like one of these things. It's not like.
Yeah, I just want to belong.
You belong. Go ahead.
Blue and the black, so it works out well.
Sorry.
Blue-ish.
Bluish, yeah. So anyway, we've already celebrated our anniversary that way. We went out to lunch yesterday. That was kind of funny. Tried two different Greek places that were supposed to be open that were not.
Huh.
And I'm like, is this a Greek Orthodox holiday or something? I don't know about. But anyway, we ended up at an El Salvadorian pupusa house which is just, they do some amazing food. Think of Mexican without the heat. And super flavorful stuff. Very, and they have tamales. They've got empanadas, all sorts of stuff. Super good. Highly recommend them.
What was the name of the place?
I think it's called the let's try this again. Pupusa House. P-U-P-A-S-A. And I can tell I'm not from El Salvador. So, but it's over there on Islet and Chambers.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So tucked away right behind the Walgreens right there. So, yeah.
I definitely need to check that out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, definitely recommend it. So that's why we're here and had a great time. Joy did ask a funny question though, because we met in a community college class, English creative writing class is what it was, and our date was not a date, our first date, and but she's like, so can you imagine yourself and seeing yourself where you are now? 26 years ago when we met. And I'm like, oh no. I mean, I wasn't a Christian. I had no intention of a family. And now I'm a granddad. So, and a pastor. And so, just the crazy amount of change that's happened, in those 24 years. So,
that's awesome.
That's great.
Man. Congratulations again.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Keep up the good work.
Trying.
We're
trying well.
All right. Tracy,
Yes.
and then with that.
Yes.
Now we are all topped off.
I feel.
How are you doing?
I feel a little awkward.
You don't do anything anymore, right?
I don't
Is that what I
do caps.
understand?
I don't do caps. But I do this one.
Yeah, yes, let's see. Let's see it. Let's see. Here we got, retired is the word. That's the
Master
opposite.
Sergeant retired.
Yeah, definitely. So I'm retired.
Which you're tired again, right?
Yeah, it's
You know what?
I
We're
was
gonna
really
change.
tired the first time, but I'm so tired. I'm really tired.
We're gonna change your chair around the table to a rocking chair.
Wait, you're older.
Well, I'm not retired.
Only from the Air Force.
Oh, that's right.
Still doing my boring
That's
other
right.
job, which it's really weird. It's more tiring, I think, whenever you go into the day or the week, and you don't have a workload that's going to carry you through the week, and so you just kind of trudge through, and that's where I'm at right now. Just a little bored,
That's
I
right.
could use that right now. My other job.
You want to switch?
I'm sure I can screw it up really well for you.
Likewise.
Yeah.
I have been thinking of ways to give you some things to do, but I don't want to jump on too fast.
Well, I can do stuff. I still during work though. Johnny,
work.
I need to work.
Is that what you're going to do during the day?
If I'm going to earn a paycheck, even if I'm doing it a little slower.
See, but the challenge would be you'd be doing your work plus some other thing.
I do that. I had my government laptop used to be in there. I have the other laptop there. I can multitask. Yeah.
We'll put a little red phone in there and I can just call you.
Oh, yeah. Now we're talking.
We need some time. Quickly.
See, my energy's coming back. Just thinking about it.
I'm
But
telling
not
you.
really. It's the 110 push-ups today. I don't know how much
Did you
you guys
do
did.
110?
Yeah. Yeah.
Dude, that's
40,
awesome.
40, 30. So,
Nice.
yeah.
I did that yesterday.
Well, I feel like it's
110.
But I had pull-ups and curls in there too. So.
Ooh. That's cool. I just did squats. Johnny,
I pulled myself out of bed.
and you did that one sit-up?
That one
I did
sit-up.
squats too. I did big squats.
One squat.
That's too
Hammer
fancy
today,
for me.
Johnny.
Just need to do a few of those.
Are you yammering?
I'm yammering for sure.
How are you?
I'm just fine and dandy. No, I'm fine. I have no fun stories because if I had them, I've forgotten them all. So, yeah, I'm just happy to be here. We're into summer. Last week was my first week with no school stuff in a very long time. And it is amazing how fast this week went by and how little I chilled out. So, yeah, I'm trying to get ahead on some things, trying to get caught up on some things. And it's just been a busy week, but a good week. Looking forward to the summer.
Right.
And today, I feel like most of my day was just in front of the screen, video editing and doing all kinds of other things like that. But
Cool.
So I'm glad to see you guys, real people. It's nice. All right.
Come by anytime, John.
Come by anytime.
Yeah,
I should have
you're
picked up
bored,
the red
just
phone.
come by.
I should have picked it up today. All right. Well, hey, let's talk about what you guys want to talk about. What do you guys want to talk about? There's a lot going on.
We got a busy summer coming up.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah,
Yes, we do.
We didn't do a podcast last week because it was Memorial Day.
Mhm.
So maybe we have to rewind a little bit, or
Yeah, we can. Yeah, we can.
it's
We
when
can
the
back up a
rain
little.
began and we're caught up.
Yeah. I don't even remember
Rain's
last
been going for like 3 or 4 weeks now.
I know,
It's
it's
so crazy.
So back in the early 90s, like it rained through all of April and into March or into May. It was actually like literally 40 days of rain.
Wow.
And it was just drizzling the entire time, but it was constant drizzle.
Drizzle and
Yeah.
I thought we were going to get some thunder today. I heard a
I
little
heard some
rumbling,
thunder,
but it
yeah.
never made it all the way here.
Yeah.
So
That's true.
Yeah, it was over downtown though. When I was leaving work, it was
Mm-hmm.
clapping pretty loud.
Yeah,
so,
that's
yeah.
cool.
That's true. Now, last week we were actually outside, believe it or not. It was
Yes.
beautiful
Yeah.
church in the park, our church at the tree, I should say, in New Lingo. And that was a beautiful day. And then yesterday we were supposed to be at the tree. So now we have a new environment.
It's the entrance by the tree.
You know, we
That's
could,
right.
we could, if we brought floaties and stuff, we could have, in that one area that was like totally flooded.
It was unbelievable.
And
Yeah.
Nachos.
Yeah.
Now, I will say it was a very cool vibe. And I liked that we entered through that door. And everything was really contained right there. Church in the Lodge.
In the lodge. Is that what y'all are calling it at the school? The lodge?
I think it actually is called the Lodge now that I think about it. But yeah, that'll be one of our new meeting spaces eventually anyway as the summer goes on because of what the school is, what they're doing and how they shift things around.
Mm-hmm.
Now, Big Sunday, I don't know. Well, I'll think about that. But anyway,
We'll figure it out.
we'll figure it out. Well, what about the weekend and anything else? This could be a very short podcast if you guys have nothing. Yeah,
Nothing with the garden. I mean, we don't have to water.
I know.
No water.
Yeah, Bob's been out a couple times. He said it's looking good. I haven't had a chance to stop by, but it sounds
Sure,
like
it's growing
everything's
like crazy.
Yeah.
Did we get everything planted?
That's 100%.
So we're
Planting is
all
done.
planted.
We do have mowing duty next weekend,
Mm-hmm.
so I'll probably take care of that Sunday afternoon. But
Let me know, I'll go with you.
okay, cool. Well, there is some small stuff we have to do. We have to maintain part of the raspberry bed.
Okay.
That's like our
Oh, I didn't know that.
designation. We don't have one of the side spots. We have a part of the raspberry patch, and
Okay.
so we have to trim the old vines or stalks, whatever you want to call them. Yeah, just
Okay.
trim back the dead old growth and let the new stuff.
All right. I'll wear my beret.
So
Is that something that we'll do on
Raspberry
the birthday?
beret.
we could. I mean, we can do more of it. It would be good for us to start doing that now because I think that's going to take a little more constant upkeep than just having one of the side patches. That's the thing, though. Is like it's cool that we get to take care of the raspberry patch,
Yeah.
but it also is much more work than just than just one of the side spots where
Well, we
we're like,
didn't
hey,
have
just
that
weed
last
it once in a
year,
while.
did we?
They didn't assign really like any of the side work to anybody last year. They were kind of behind on it. They had they were supposed to have people like come out and make the signs for who's got what area went on. It looks like they finally have done that. I think a group of Boy Scouts was coming out to help them. So it looks like they finally have accomplished that this summer. And yeah, we got lucky enough to be part of the raspberry patch.
Yeah,
So that
that's
means
cool.
we get more of the raspberries, I think.
Yeah, those are
Those were so good last
They
year.
really were.
Did they choose that by lottery or you
I don't know.
Or
I don't
do they
know how
go,
they
well, these
pick
guys
it.
are doing a good job, so let's let them
Yeah,
take care of it.
And fortunately, it's not one of the inside rows; it's the other outside rows.
Yeah, it is going to make it easier. Those inside row people, I feel bad for them because there's no way they're going to be able to get in there without just getting scratched up on the thorns.
So,
Well, it's awesome. Everything about that's awesome. I feel like we're in now.
Yeah,
We're part of the
absolutely.
team, part of the community.
is everything
Expected us back.
coming up through the ground already?
Yeah, we got
Everything?
everything's popping up. I'm not sure about the cucumbers because I forgot to look for those, but we got most of the squashy
those
type
are.
things are coming up.
Yeah.
Carrots are already sprouting. So,
Nice.
the one hard hit part is the broccoli and the Brussels sprouts because of the rabbits.
Oh, rabbits!
Yeah, so we wanted to get
Wasco.
We could put some more. Yeah, we could put some better rabbit fencing around the whole plot if we wanted to. We would just need to fashion some form of a gate
or something?
to get in and out. Yeah, because I don't expect people to hop over a 2.5 foot tall rabbit fencing.
We can work that out. We have some stuff here, so
Okay.
we'll
Cool. Perfect.
Let's take a
Perfect.
look.
Rabbits.
Digging it. Oh, there is
Bugs Bunny.
there is. I think it's this weekend. They're doing that farmers market thing.
Oh, is it this week?
I think that's this weekend. I need to email Linda, but I have some steel like garden art that I was going to donate to it. Yeah, some bugs and flowers and different things. So I got to actually need to reach out to her because I want to make sure those don't go by the wayside, and then all that work is for nothing.
Yeah.
But yeah, other than that, I mean, it's until the rain stops, we don't have to worry about watering. So it's very low maintenance right now, which is super awesome.
Yeah, it is. Now, we were talking about the fact that we have a busy summer,
We do have a busy
but it
summer.
may not be busy at all because if it rains, we can't
Watch out all of our plans.
Yeah, we'll just be at the school.
Like Friday is kind of, right, Friday night or
Mhm.
Friday
Yeah.
evening, we're supposed to go to the park
Yep.
and just hang out with our shirts on, not my
Their shirts on.
The cruise shirts. Everybody wear your cruise shirt.
just to,
I do suggest wearing a shirt.
Yeah.
Compass shirts.
Okay. Yeah, nobody wants to see me without a shirt. Unless you're on a cruise ship, then it's okay.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, so that's this Friday. That's right, and all of those things. It is interesting as I'm putting together that calendar just for everybody to see. It's the same kind of graphic calendar where it just disappears as each day goes, and so the one at the top is what's coming up next.
Yeah, cool.
So you can scroll down, but that will have pretty much everything. I mean, everything that's kind of calendared, even through podcasts. When I'm gone, the podcast can still happen. You guys don't want to do it while I'm away?
Maybe. That's 4th of July weekend, right? Is that y'all are taking off?
That is true. There's also another one in
It'll be the
June.
3rd.
Yeah, it'd be that Monday.
Monday the 3rd.
Yeah, okay.
Which I don't have work
We
the
could
next
do
day,
that.
so we might as well
Yeah.
do a podcast.
Yeah.
Okay.
On all-nighter. Let's do an
Oh, yes.
all-night podcast.
5 hour.
Yeah.
Podcast up on. Oh my goodness.
I do have a nice day off. I was going to say no, but
Anyway,
Well, I mean, 2 people can do it.
I'll be taking that Monday off for sure. Having a 40 weekend.
Nice.
Yes, and that is Church on the Green weekend. It's still a Church in the Park. It's included in the Church in the Park series.
That's the 4th of July weekend,
Mhm.
right?
Yep, so
Okay.
the second, I think.
The second will be
Right.
here.
Yeah.
Cool.
And that one will also, anything that's Church in the Park, 11 o'clock. is when
Right,
that service
okay,
is.
got it.
So,
Perfect.
same
Joy is
thing.
very happy about that announcement.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we used to, when we first started Compass, our service was at 11.
Mm.
Very old-timey school. I mean, it's just line. I don't know. That's when we always did. And we actually we started reaching people who were not really church people.
Mm.
And people who are not really church people hate the idea of being in church at 11 because it takes their whole day away, generally. At least that was the feedback we started to see and happen with some people. They just, it's like, it's so late in the morning. By the time they got home, it was 12:30 or 1. And if they had wanted to take their family, somewhere on the other side of Denver,
Yeah.
it just chopped the day in half. So I said, well, let's move back at least an hour. And then you have more of the day at least. But on these Church in the Park days, yeah, I mean, those are just going to be That's the should be your fun part of the day.
Cool.
Bring your family and do some grilling. Be fine. We're gonna have fun. So yeah, but even on church when we're here, we're gonna do it at 11.
Okay.
Okay. What else about the weekend or whatever?
Well, just event-wise, we also have our movie night coming up.
Yeah,
Like real soon.
really fast. Yeah, I got
Exciting.
Friday.
the licensing movie
So a week
licensing.
from-
Not this Friday, but
Right.
yeah.
Yeah. 16th.
I'm sorry, I interrupted.
That's okay, my friend. It's all well. The licensing people got back with me today, so I think they're cutting us a bigger deal this time around because we're doing 2 different nights that we're doing that. Do you guys? I didn't mention what the second movie is. That's not what the first one
Do
is.
you want to give it away or?
Yeah, I can.
Yeah, do it.
Why not? It's Muppet Treasure Island.
Nice. Nice.
A classic summer movie on the screen.
I like it.
So yeah.
That'll be great.
So a little bit different, but I thought both of those movies were just about the right length. And I'm always looking at one that's for families. It's not really for us to, if we wanted to get together and watch a movie, that's probably not what we would choose. But for families and kids, that's what we're trying to do there. I rarely even end up watching the movie on that night,
Yeah.
right? I'm usually doing a bunch of other stuff. But yeah, those are going to be fun. Nice, but they are coming up quickly. So that's part of the work I've been doing to is getting some stuff ready for that. Mostly just making sure everybody knows what's happening, when to be there, what team you can sign up on, that sort of thing. But yeah, I will say that little talk that we did during the welcome about the summer on Sunday, it was like 10.5 to 11 minutes.
Yeah.
And I was talking fast, and that's part of why you mentioned the garden. It was like I had 2 at the bottom. the garden was one of them, but I was like, we gotta get rolling here. We usually talk about the garden quite a lot anyway.
Yeah.
So. But 11. It was like 11 minutes. But I'm glad I have it because now I can send it out, and it can be on our website too. And even if it's really geared towards our team people who are going to help facilitate and serve. But if you're visiting and thinking about visiting us and you click on the Compass Summer page, you'll see that video. And if you watch any of it, you'll catch the vibe and the heart for what we're trying to do. So that panned out pretty well, I think. So instead of a whole night, we took 11 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, and we're almost done with the Steadfast series, which spilled over into the summer, doggone it. But hey,
Thessalonians.
to the first guy.
Not the second best.
We're going to talk about those guys.
Certainly not the third ones.
A whole different group of the second Thessalonians.
Third ones are straight out.
Well, in fairness, I did catch it pretty quick.
It was funny.
They weren't actually the first Thessalonians. It was the letter.
So it's pretty funny.
It's a whole other generation of Thessalonians.
Yeah, that's right. So,
Didn't get to one of the exhortations, right? Or did you get through them all?
No,
you
I did not
You didn't get to pray constantly.
no, I did do that one.
You did do
But
that
I didn't do the last
Rejoice
one.
always. Pray constantly.
Yeah, rejoice always.
And the last one, of course, would have been exhortation 8 that I was going to get into, but we'd already gone over time. So it's not. The funny thing is, it's not like the message was long,
Right.
but I mean, because I look at the time, the message is pretty much what it always is. It's just when we get
10 or 11
started.
minutes.
Yes. And that happens when we either start late or if there's an extra long kind of greeting, question, interaction time, which is always fine. But yeah, I hate when we're that far in. I'm just thinking about the kids in the back. And,
Yeah, they're having fun.
Lily was having a blast.
yes, she was. She was having a great time on Sunday. And the fact that I got up to speak early after one song, that really threw her off. She did not understand that. She knows the routine. It's like when the songs are over, it's time to go play. But yeah, she was funny. Yeah. But think about it, I got through a lot of those exhortations, doggone it. And it is tough because each one of them could have been a whole message.
Well, sure.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, go back and chew on those, man, because they are, they kind of eat your lunch a bit, just because they're very simple, but it's kind of like, it's like losing weight and getting healthy. Most of us know what to do. It's not a matter of knowledge, it's the knowledge and the action that.
Right.
We just don't want to give up our chocolate.
We don't want to give up our chocolate. We don't really want to do it. What was it? The old Saturday Night Live skit. It was a new fitness program. It was eat less, move more. That was it. That was the whole thing. Eat less, move, humidify, eat less, and move more.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Makes sense. Huh.
What else? Anything about the summer calendar you guys want to talk about? Or anything about Sunday?
We didn't miss anything on that calendar, right? What was
Well, there's a lot of churches in the park. Church in the parks. Neither one really works.
Church in the park services.
Yeah, that would work.
I like that.
Gatherings, worship gatherings, or
Yes.
get-togethers. I don't know. But so we are going to be in the parks a lot. We're going to get out of the walls we're not really confined to our walls for Compass, as you guys well know. But out of our spot a little bit, kind of reaching out a little farther. So I'm excited about that. I will say this, in the journey I've done for visiting all of the parks, it was hard to narrow down which parks to go to. It's like, which one will there be people at? Most likely to have people at.
Yeah.
And there are some very cool parks right here close that have playground areas for kids. There's like, I didn't even know this was here. I mean, this is a really clever, creative play. What do you call them? Just the whole playground setup.
Jungle gyms.
Jungle gyms and things.
Yeah.
Slides.
Swings.
Swings, things.
Swings and things. Swings and things.
Swings and things. Stuff. Very clever.
Yeah.
And also the ones that are far enough away but not too far away. Probably the one that might. Yeah. Well, we'll just leave it at that. It's going to be fun. And then the two big block party and movie nights, and then the hangouts, which is I'm excited about that. I know that not everybody will be able to go to that. Street teams is sort of the catch-all. Well, whether we have any street teams or not, I don't know. But every week you can put on your Compass shirt and get together with somebody. I don't want anybody else out just by themselves. Hey, kid, you need to have a couple of people.
Just got to make sure they're red and you're in clown outfit.
Yeah, right. Just to go to a park, hang out, and that way we just want to keep our connections as strong as they can be throughout the summer. And we're going to be serving together and sweating together. But can I just tell you, summer is very short, Charlie Brown. I mean, 2 months.
Yep.
I'm back in school the first week in August. And it's ridiculous.
Yeah.
But anyway, I know. And I'm doing a lot of traveling. Anyway, anything else?
Well, one of those travels is going to be very much fun.
Month and a half of stuff. Yeah. No, I really believe, though, honestly, this is a good chance for those who are in and on board and committed to being part of Compass to sort of take the reins a bit. And it goes back to what you were saying a few weeks ago, Jake, the sheep and the shepherd kind of analogy.
Make more sheep.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the sheep can find some more sheep. Anyway, it's really, the stuff we're doing, though, is about staying connected. We are going to be having a thread of being in Scripture together. We didn't even talk about that, but and just raising awareness to kind of get ready for the fall.
Yeah.
So, okay. All right, guys. Anything stand out? Anything else? Everybody looks kind of weary.
Yeah, a little weary.
It's the rain.
I would encourage anyone watching this to look back at the lessons over the last couple of weeks.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Please do.
It's good stuff. I know we didn't dig into that today, at least not yet. There's time.
There is time.
A little bit, yeah, just a little.
Probably the one that would work most in a rainy day is encouraged with discouraged.
Yes.
That was from 2 weeks ago.
Right.
So, but still, it's a
The feeble-minded.
The people.
The feeble-minded. Yes.
Unbelievable. Yeah, that was in the study prep. It was too funny for me to not say. The feeble-minded.
Help the
Help the
feeble-minded.
That's a different
I
category
could just,
altogether.
you know,
It's not
I would
even-
say thank you for the help.
Wow. Like,
And for being patient
yes, for sure.
Yeah,
with everyone.
with everyone.
With everyone.
Except that one guy.
Yeah, that one's hard for me sometimes.
I just think about
Patient
it.
with people because there's so many stupid people out there. It's really hard. I'm sorry.
It's so true.
There's so many feeble-minded.
Different kind of feeble-minded. An accurate description, however. Those are the ones to be patient with.
That's fluid, though. We all fall into that category once.
More often than I care to admit.
But I mean, that's the reason why Paul hammered in on that one is because, you know, on those exhortations, it's because we need to be reminded to do these things because they're not our natural tendency.
Yeah.
Our natural tendency is to be really, really impatient.
That's true. Yeah.
Half a nanosecond away from the honk.
Yeah, they are he's painting a bit of a picture of what it looks like to be a genuine follower of Jesus, right? And you're becoming more and more like Jesus because all of those exhortations describe how Jesus behaved and gave us the example even while we were here. Well, he was here in the flesh. So, yeah, it is. I mean, it's like counterintuitive. It's not the thing that we would, in our fleshly nature or old nature, or however you would describe that, would do. But think about it, if all of those things were applied, what our relationships would look like. I mean, that was what stood out to me a lot, is that even if others aren't, but we are, you do begin to stand out in a positive way as a person who encourages, who doesn't seek revenge, who does all of those things. And is fueled by prayer and rejoicing and all of those kind of things too.
Yep.
Well, all right. Well, how do we wrap this thing up? Unless you guys have anything else
Just
to add. There's probably so much more we could talk about.
yeah.
Feeble-minded.
Yeah. Maybe we need to get up and play some musical chairs. I feel like we're being idle.
Well, maybe we'll wake up as we play some music here a little bit. Well, all right. Thanks for being with us tonight, and we thank you for your patience. Hey, people in the window. All right. Well, you know what? We meet somewhere in the world every week, but always you can find us online. On Facebook, search for at Compass Church Colorado, and you can discover more at compassdenver.com. We'd love to have you as our guest this Sunday. We're going to be in the park. So check out the site and join us. All right, guys, final words.
Love you guys. Love everyone out there.
Likewise.
Just 2 times in a row. My final words will be a verse.
Thank you, Jake.
Yes, I'm glad you caught it. Even though we kept throwing out that catch-all. Is there anything else? But I'm glad you remembered. Let's hear it, my friend.
Yeah, John 3:16. For God so loved the world that he gave his one and only Son, that whosoever believes in him shall not perish, but have eternal life.
Amen.
And this has been great.
And this has been great. Well, grace to you and peace. That's all we have for tonight, and we are out.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye now.
Umbrella. Invest in umbrellas.
Am I even wearing this right? I don't wear caps. I mean, whenever I wear my
You were
Air Force
like
thing, it's usually
Should take it.
straight across. And y'all have this thing down a little more in the back.
So yeah, it's a little tight on
It
your
just
head.
feels good.
My dad used to wear his kind of like this.
That's how my grandpa always wore his hats. Like they would just kind of
Yeah, just gotta sit there
on the top.
and sort of
How does
jaunty.
that not fall off?
And it was usually kind of square.
Does that look a little more kind? Oh.
Yes.
Do it.
How about
Yeah.
the bill? Should it be flattened?
Oh,
Yours is a
no.
little
No, I
flatter.
hate the
No,
flat.
I love curveball.
Curved.
It's got to be curved.
Baseball.
Go to a baseball game and do this.
Yo!
With the sunglasses on the back of it. Yeah.
Oh, man.